Fire in the hole, let's cook some meatballs. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again to my barbecue pit. What we're doing this week is we're going to make some meat bombs. I've got some 70-30 lean ground beef. I've got some Wagyu ground beef, which is more like 50-50, and I've got some ground pork. We're going to crack a couple of eggs in there, a couple of cackle fruit into that mixture. We got to mix this meat up real good with those eggs. The eggs are the binder for this meatballs that we're going to make. And now that I've messed up one hand, I got to be careful to open this package with the other hand, or either that or shut the camera off because I messed up already. We're 10 minutes into the video, 2 minutes into the video, and I've already screwed up. Anyway, I've got my meat mixture. I'm mixing it up with my hands. I've got gloves on though. And we're going to pour in some of this. This is Graziano Brothers meatball mix that my friend Rivet Gardner sent me. I got to terrace my mouth. That's not going to work. I'm going to have to grab the package with my dirty hand and knife it open. Yeah, this is what this is it's seasoned breadcrumbs actually, and we're just going to pour that in there, mix that in. I don't know if I'm going to use the whole package. I probably will. Now you know Rivet Gardner, right? That guy, he's something else. He made some meatballs on his channel the other week, and I commented on how I really liked them. Next thing I know, in the mail comes a meatball mix from Graziano Brothers. Graziano Brothers are somewhere in the Midwest, I guess, because I never heard of them. But what is this? Seasoned meatballs with seasoned breadcrumbs with cheese and all kinds of spices, and you don't need to add anything else to this. Once you got that meatball mix in there, you've got instant meatball mix. And I've got my meat, 3 different meats: pork, grass-fed beef, and Wagyu beef. The Wagyu beef is very fatty. The pork is very fatty, and the grass-fed beef is not so fatty, but that's okay. Let's put a little bit more of that Graziano Brothers meatball mix in there. It's good stuff. It's got parsley and breadcrumbs, cheese, and all kinds of spices, salt and pepper. I don't think I need to do any other seasoning to this meat. So let me get my meat mixed up, and then we'll assemble some of these meat bombs. Stay tuned. Alright, I got my meat separated into roughly 8 large meatballs. I'm going to take that and flatten it out a bit, like that, because we got to put the payload on these meat bombs. The meat bombs have to have a payload, and the payload is a piece of cheddar cheese, some diced mushrooms. You know I love mushrooms, right? Diced mushrooms and some diced onions in there. Then we'll fold that puppy up, fold it back up. If we have to add more meat, we will. It's not a problem. We got plenty of meat. 3 pounds of meat should make about 8 good-sized meatballs, I think. Get them rolled up like that with that cheese in the center. Let's get pinch a little bit more meat off of there to make it close up a little bit. I want a large-sized meatball. You know, I like a big meatball. I'm a big meatball. Anyway, there you go. That's my one meat bomb, almost ready for the casing. You got to put a casing on your meat bomb, you know, so that it doesn't explode prematurely. And so to that end, we have some bacon. So we'll get a piece of bacon out there, probably 2 pieces of bacon. I'm not sure. I should have cut this bacon package open a little bit more so that I could access the bacon. What do you think? Now I have to do that on camera now, see? That's how dumb I am. Anyway, let me get a slice of bacon going this way on my meat bomb. Nothing like bacon, baby. And I'm going to secure that with a toothpick, I think. Got some toothpicks right here. In fact, it looks like I'm going to need Looks like I'm going to need 3 pieces of bacon for each meat bomb. So let's put another one, wrap it crosswise like this. Yeah, it's going to take 3 slices of bacon because these are big meat bombs. 3 slices of bacon, another toothpick to secure it. Be nice if the toothpicks would come out of the container, wouldn't it? Oh boy, come on. There we go. Another toothpick right there. And I think one more piece of bacon crosswise will do it. To get our, take that piece of toothpick out of there because we're going to wrap this anyway like that. Wrap it up like that and get our toothpicks back in there. Okay, we've got to remember to get those toothpicks out of there before we cook these. I got to make some more of these and get them on the grill and get them cooking. We're going to glaze them up with some raspberry chipotle barbecue sauce, and then I'll show you how a fat guy eats a barbecue meatball. So stay tuned. The meat bombs are on the fire. I've got some cherry wood producing a light smoke. We're going to cover that and let them cook until that bacon tightens up. And we got to check the temperature of that meat. We got to make sure we get that meat to at least 150 degrees internal. And then we're going to glaze it up with some Blues Hog barbecue sauce. So stay tuned, I'll bring you back for our first glaze. Wow, my meat bombs are clocking in at about 150 degrees internal, so I think it's time to get some of this Blues Hog raspberry chipotle glaze on there. I'm going to glaze them up real nice with that. They're almost ready to eat. Get some of that raspberry chipotle on all but one. My wife wants this on hers. Where's that stuff at? Oh. She doesn't want raspberry chipotle. She wants this balsamic vinegar glaze on hers. So I got to indulge her because, you know, she's my old lady. This is going to be her one here with some balsamic glaze on hers. Don't ask me why. She's just weird. But I want barbecue glaze on mine. I want raspberry chipotle. Look at that. Look at the beauty of that thing. Whoa, baby, that's some beautiful barbecue sauce glaze up. Yes, sir. Oh man, now you're talking. Let me get my brush over here and give them a nice brushing with that raspberry chipotle. It's almost time to eat, folks. And I'll tell you what, I can't wait to show you how I'm going to eat my barbecue bacon bomb. My barbecue raspberry chipotle glazed barbecue bacon bombs. Oh, that's beautiful. Good thing I got that pan under there to catch all that bacon fat and the drippings from the glaze. Let's glaze them up real nice. I'll put a little bit more of that balsamic on hers because that's what she wants. She wanted hers glazed with balsamic vinegar. Don't ask me why, but that's the way that is. Anyway, yeah, let me get those off of there and take a picture for the YouTubes, and I'm going to show you how to eat one of those. It's going to make it like a burger. I'll show you. Stay tuned. All right, my bacon bombs are done. There's the Frosty Root Boy mug, star of the show. Here's today's beer, an Italian beer, to commemorate our meatballs. Birra Moretti. If you've been watching the Olympics, you know that the United States hockey team took the gold medal. I'm very proud of them. Very proud of them. Anyway, let's pour out some Birra Moretti, which is one of my favorite Italian beers. I'm not trying to claim that this is an Italian recipe, but we did use Graziano Brothers premium lager. Graziano Brothers meatballs in it that River Garden sent me. Anyway, yeah, let's quaff the froth off of the Birra Moretti. I like this beer. Ah, that's good beer. My cousin's son, Alex, went to the Olympics in Milan, and my Dennis's one of his little nieces was in Milan for the Olympics. Let me show you how I'm going to eat my thing here. I've got a hamburger bun, and what I'm going to do is get I got the toothpick pulled out of this one. I'm gonna put that on that hamburger bun. That's what you call a mafia style burger right there. Can you see that? I guess not. Yeah, that's what you call a mafia style burger. I probably should have cut it in half. Put a little bit more of that raspberry chipotle on there, because I like that. Then we'll get the top bun on there. We'll mash it down a little bit, and I will attempt to get that in my mouth. Stay tuned. Okay, my bacon bombs are done. I got mine set up as a kind of a burger. Look at the cheese oozing out of that. I can't wait to get some of this in my mouth. This is like a giant, I'm gonna have to hold the plate underneath it so it doesn't drip. A giant bacon cheeseburger is what it's like. Mmm. Oh. I need a napkin. Oh. That's amazing. Let me tell you what. I want to thank my buddy John for sending me that meatball mix. This is a mafia style burger right here. Oh, that's a bacon cheeseburger, if I ever saw one. Sorry, talking with a mouthful. Oh man, that's great, babies. I hope you try this recipe. That meatball mix is excellent, John. Thank you so much. You don't know John? Rivet Gardner. Go up to the iCard and check out Rivet Gardner. That guy, he's a cooking fiend. And you know what? You know what I call him? The best kept secret on YouTube. But to go up there and check him out right there in the iCard, Rivet Gardner. Subscribe to me, Root Boy Cooks. Come back next week. I don't know when we're going to make our redemption video, but we got to redeem ourselves from last week somehow. I don't know when that's going to be. Anyway, babies, that's my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you consider subscribing to me and to John Rivet Gardner. Come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer.